It's what I just did is because the menu's hidden, you hit B and start to access any options. I know that sounds weird. That wasn't uncommon for Master System or NES games. I don't know if that was something that was just for certain development teams standard practice, or if there was any advantage to like the coding process, like if it made things any faster to do it that way. I don't know. I'm sure this game had a bit of crunch to get it out for the release of the Mega Drive, but we're gonna leave it on defaults. It doesn't say anything about continues, and the continue is also activated by a code. There's not a given option to just continue your game. So I also don't know if that was considered a cheat, or it was just easier to program in a code rather than add another screen to the game. So we'll leave everything alone. The last time I played this and went all the way through,
Rise from your grave.
I don't think there was a limit to the number of continues. But I'm gonna kind of do like the standard arcade to home port kind of rule.
Power up.
I want to see if I can do this and not use any more than 3 continues. If I have to use more than 3, I'll scrub it, start over. Of course, if that happens, you won't know it because we'll be filming another video.
Power up.
Yeah, so I didn't give this game really any fair shot back in the day. Like, I mean, I barely knew anything about it. Honestly, I don't even know if I even touched it.
Welcome to your doom.
More than briefly in the 90s. I don't think we ever rented it. And even if I had been interested in it, I'm sure my parents would have been like, that's too demonic, like, you're not playing that. So, like, I mean, it's weird, and you are fighting Neff, who, by my understanding, is more of a Japanese figure. But you're playing as a Roman centurion, but you're also fighting at the behest of Zeus to rescue Athena. So it's kind of a mishmash of mythologies going on. And the manual only explains a little bit of it. Apparently, I haven't looked at it. Apparently the PC Engine version explains it a little bit more, so I'd be interested to try that one, but it's also interesting that Ultra Beasts
Power up.
it's on a lot of other systems, like even Nintendo systems. Like, in the 80s, it wasn't uncommon for competitors to have their arcade games ported to other systems. I think the rivalries were more about the software, not so much the hardware. That was more of a very late 80s, 90s thing.
Welcome to your doom.
It just occurred to me that, like, I'm already on the second boss, and I've barely, like, started talking about anything for my own script. So, I didn't play this game in earnest until it got the Xbox Live Arcade re-release, and also it was bundled in Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. And I fully admit, I joined in with all the people that shit on this game. And I was a stupid achievement hunter, and so it's like, well, I like having Sega games on my gamer card. I like completing arcade games.
Power up.
I felt like I had more, gave me more gamer credentials to be beating retro and arcade games.
Power up.
More than modern releases, but yeah, I joined in the narrative like, yeah, this is this game sucks. It's just a cheese fest. I don't know. I think I was still like, what are we talking about? My late 20s, early 30s. I think there was still some residual like bullshit from like the days of, oh, I gotta appear cool and edgy.
Welcome to your doom.
But yeah, I also think just I was still too susceptible to outside opinion and like in gaming, like it's one thing to have reviewers or people talking about things in a retrospective or history of. They're good at it, you respect them, you like their presentation. And, I think I was still at that point in life where I was too easily susceptible to like people who were charismatic and presented their opinion well, even if the opinion was actually like not one that I shared. I don't know. Am I making sense? Just like as
Power up.
I was kind of being sheeple in my earliest days of like kind of catching up with what I had missed all these years in the retro scene. Just like I missed that werewolf or wolf, white wolf, blue wolf. Who can say? Nobody in any circles that I listened to had anything nice to say about this game. And when I played it, I was like too heavily influenced by that the first couple times that I gave it a whirl and was hunting achievements. It's one of those things that it kind of wore on me slowly. Like, you know what? I haven't really met a Sega arcade game yet that I actually dislike, so let's
Power up.
see what else this has to offer. And then it wasn't until I got back to collecting for the Genesis proper that I was like, you know what? I never played this game on the Genesis, and it's cheap and easy to collect, it's plentiful. I really love the packaging art. It's a total classic. So it's like, you know, let's give this a fairer shot. And like every single time I popped it in, whether just on my own or on live streams, I'm like, I like this more and more. And then, I actually spent more time researching the game's arcade origins. Had more of an open mind, like watching other people play it that had different opinions, especially people who actually played it back in like 88. So I think the moral of the story is, you know, it's okay to think something's crap, but you know, form your own opinion. I mean, reviews are there to inform and like give you an idea, but there's some people treat reviews like they're this objective truth. It's like they're all opinions. Like, no matter how well produced, gussy up. No matter how many fancy rating systems, no matter how big the company is that the review belongs to, it's all opinion. You should form your own. It's okay to get information from a source that you think is reliable. Like stuff that's certifiably factually objective, but otherwise, yeah. If you've never played this and you think it looks interesting, give it a whirl. Like it's super available. It's like on basically every Genesis and Mega Drive compilation. And as a standalone release, it's also widely available. Now, I don't know about the other versions, like on PC Engine, or I think there was one on Famicom. There's a Master System version, but that was terrible. Oh, come on. Yeah, at the menu you hold down A and start, and that's your continue code. I kinda hate that. I had to burn one.
Power up.
That's actually, I think, the furthest I've gotten without having to burn one. But it's like, I was hoping to at least make it to level 4. It would have helped a lot if I had not missed the spirit balls, but
Power up.
I don't know, I think for such a simple game, you know, it's forced scrolling. There's not a lot you can really explore, but the way you can combine your jumps, kicks, crouching, and punches, like, there's a lot of different ways you can approach each opponent. I think it has a bit more depth than it's getting credit for. I mean, it doesn't approach anything like Streets of Rage by any means, or Shinobi, or any of the games that came out in a similar time period, but sorry, I think I wore my voice out a bit. Okay. I've recorded 2 other videos today. Those are being published in the past, and this is the future compared to those. I like how weird this is. As far as I know, Ultra Beast has only been given one more chance. Well, I mean, there was, like, I guess, I don't know if it's really a port or a gentle remake on Game Boy Advance, or was it DS? But the only actual, like, sequel or full-on remake that I know of was on PS2, and I don't think that came to North America. And it looks like it tried to take on more of a Resident Evil, like, sci-fi slant on lycanthropy and shapeshifting. Doesn't seem like it did too well, but I'd still like to see someone take another chance at the IP. I'm really surprised that, dang it, this didn't get another chance on Genesis. I mean, it was the pack-in game for 1989. And I believe it sold fairly well, even if you don't count it any sales from it being a pack-in, but I don't know. I don't understand Sega's decisions sometimes. Oh, I missed another one. That's not good. But also, this game is a launch title, and it's on a tiny cartridge. I feel like with the developers, they had more time to learn the Mega Drive architecture and had a bigger cartridge. Like, I think... Wow. I missed all of them. I think the Mega Drive could do an Arcade Perfect, or very close to Arcade Perfect. Alter Beast. Jerk. Get out of here. Kraken has power up. Oh my gosh, I missed another one. Why are they in such awkward positions? Oh my gosh. You're doing this to me.
Power up.
Thank you. That's one. I need two more. This stage is trippy, man. This is like an apocalyptic Flintstones on acid, I don't know.
Power up.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No! Oh, come on. It's about time. What? Oh, come on. I had 2 bars of health. So you really torture yourself when you miss one of the oops. Oh, come on. No. No. I just said. What? I've already forgotten how many continues it's been 2, right? Because I'm already like...
Power up.
Okay,
Power up.
we're better. Doing better than last time. Ah, stupid Sonic Hedgehog wannabes. No, no! Come back! Cheap shots. Oh my gosh. Those things take off way too much. Jerk face. Okay, that's what? That's my third one, right? Okay. I know you can't tell me. But my score... Oh no, why do I always miss that one? I knew it was coming. I still forked it up. I was doing so well, so I got to level 5.
Power up. Power up.
That writes we should be fighting the last boss and being done with this. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm actually enjoying myself. It's just like I'm just being a total boob with this stage. Nope, nope. That's a whole lot of no. We're just gonna stay up here. Enjoy this awesome music. But you usually don't get to hear that long. Assuming that you always transform as soon as possible. Really now? Really? Can we just get to the boss, please? Thank you. Ooh, you thought you were gonna surprise me with that one? No. No.
Welcome to your doom.
There's only one Rock City, and you ain't him. Might be the easiest or final boss on the Sega Genesis. Okay. What did we do? We took it down to the last life in my rule. We did. And there's Altered Beast for you. And we saved Athena. Which, she's one of the most powerful goddesses in Greek mythology, so like, I would unless this is her when she was like a fledgling deity, I don't know. This game doesn't even make sense in terms of mythology. Let's see. I can't remember it. She must take her rightful place among the gods. See, I guess that does imply that maybe it's like when Athena is like first maturing by god standards. But then you're a Roman centurion. I don't know. The Romans didn't really become much of their own civilization until after the Greeks had already left their prime. I don't know. Anyway, this game is fun. It doesn't deserve the flack it gets. Like, I mean, it's not as deep or playable as, like, many of the other legends on the platform, but it doesn't deserve to get shit on as much as it does. And I have changed my opinion on this. I think this is a good game. Not a great game, but it's a good game. And it's worth checking out. It's a unique experience. You can do New Game Plus. It pushes the difficulty up each round. I don't know if there's anything extra besides the game just getting harder. There's more enemies, the bosses shoot more projectiles, but I don't know if there's anything else to do in the loops. But yeah. Let's soon as you press any button, it'll take you right back here. With your same amount of lives, so conceivably, like, if you can avoid using continues, you can really rack up a huge score, but, yeah. Normally, I go back to the menu and the sound test and all that, this keeps you right back into the game. So, an awkward finish to an awkward game, so I do hope you enjoyed that. I will play this again, maybe on a live stream, and, you know, I'll keep practicing and seeing if I can maybe get a clear of this without using a continue, which would be pretty swell. But yeah, hope you were entertained, and you know, I know some of you probably won't change your opinion just from this video, but I'd say with this game or anything else that you've dumped on just because that's the popular opinion, especially from people who are younger than the game itself, maybe look a little deeper and give it a try for yourself. Just saying. But thanks again. Stay mega driven. Have an excellent weekend. Take care, y'all, and thanks again.